So we're here with Spencer, the first team manager. A bit of a different sort of game today, very scrappy in the first half, and then the game sort of opened up in the second half after a couple of incidents, albeit you came away with a 2-2 draw. How happy are you with that result?
I thought it was the absolute least we deserved a draw. I thought we were in complete control at 1-0, fantastic goal, scrappy game. I thought both sides worked incredibly hard. I was delighted for our dressing room. We've had a tough few days. I thought the lads that came in, those that started, those that were on the bench, fantastic atmosphere, and I thought it was the least that we deserved. But obviously the catalyst for letting them back into the game was the red cards. So ultimately it was a game I thought we were going to win 1-0 with a fantastic goal, and then I thought we were going to lose. So then we show great character, get the draw, which we thoroughly deserve, and it's a fantastic start for this group of players. Another entertaining game. You wouldn't have thought there would have been 4 goals in that game coming, but Merthyr are a very good side. And we've shown great quality for 4 wins and a draw at home in the last 5. So, as I said, it was one of those games I thought we were going to win, and then could have lost. So I'm delighted with the character of everybody that we got the least we deserved in a point.
Like you said, the catalyst was the red card incident. Obviously from our end of the pitch, it's harder to make out. What did you see?
Well, number one, it's straight down the touchline for me, so I've got a ton of bodies in the way. The players are saying Connor took an absolute horrific hit, and he's responded, and he's picked the player up from the ground by his shirt, which looks worse than it is, but you can't do it. I'm disappointed with the aggression that was shown. Didn't need to get both teams involved, and I think that therefore probably leaves the referee very little choice to show 2 reds. If the other players hadn't got involved, he possibly shows 2 yellows, because there wasn't really a nasty challenge in the game. But we then switched off, and from being in control, we conceded a very poor goal within 10-20 seconds of the restart, and then a shocking goal from us, a mistake where we don't throw it to the right person and we get caught, and we're facing down the barrel of a defeat in a game that we were very comfortable on. But we showed the character, and it's lessons learned, and we've got to learn lessons. We've set our stall out what we're going to do for the rest of the season, and I'm delighted with the start of that.
Like you said, Merthyr grew into the game, and it was looking like a defeat, but there you go, in the 87th minute, another fantastic quality goal. Both goals from Farnborough today of a real high quality, but 87th minute, like you said, it shows a lot of character. What does that say about your players? Well,
we were only behind for a few minutes, so, and as I said, we thoroughly deserved the very least a point. I'm disappointed we haven't won the game ultimately, but with all things that have happened in the last few days, and the things that have been said, and what's happened, and the players we've brought in, and the atmosphere, I'm delighted for the fans. It was good attendance today. Delighted for that. And again, we've shown a huge amount of character. We're very competitive, and it's an opportunity for players to show they're good enough to play at this club. We've suddenly got a huge squad. We're looking forward to a good double session this week, and we'll look at people to move forward. And as I said, we've set our stall out. Ultimately, the club hasn't got any money towards players at the moment. We understand the reasons why. We've just the club's committed a fortune into new heating systems, etc., which have got to be paid for ahead of players. And I'm just delighted for everybody involved here that's really behind the club, and they showed it. And it's delighted we got the point.
Like you said, looking forward, and you've got a whole bunch of new players coming in. Talk us through the personnel selection today and the changes you made.
Well, ultimately, we've brought in a lot of players that we've said you've got to earn deals. You've got to earn deals, and you've got to want to play for the club. I mean, I must start with the fact that I'm gutted Nick Cardini's left. I didn't want him to leave. I made that very clear. There's a couple of people that have contributed to him leaving by writing absolute lies and stirring the pot. People that have left this club years ago that still continually stir nonsense, and I'm really angry about it because I didn't want Cards to leave. And that's led him down a road to, I can't commit to next year. And I want to make absolutely clear, I thank Cards for everything he's done here, and we love him here. And I'm gutted, and we were still trying late last night to get him to stay when it came out about the lies that had been told. The others needed to go for different reasons. We've not been good enough defensively. I wasn't, Redditch was the final straw. So, I'm delighted. I've been doing this a long time. I've got a huge amount of contacts, both non-league and league. The amount of players that have come in, and some of them we haven't even seen yet. So Ambrose, we're aware of. He played for us pre-season once. He's a quality player. He's one of Chelsea's best under-21 players a few years back, and he showed moments. Fantastic cross for the goal. So that he's trying to earn the deals, and we're dual regging with him at the moment and seeing where he's going to go. The same for young Matt Campbell, and the same for Nathaniel. Lewis Farrell's experience has come back in. We've got a couple of 7-dayers out there, And there's a little buzz about the place, crazy as it sounds. We're all gutted that we've had to move on. We've had a very steady set of players the last 18 months. We got promoted, we brought in local players, we've had terrible injuries, and sadly it hasn't worked. But ultimately, the club's got to pay what it's got, which is next to nothing. So I'm delighted with the response, and the players have got to, you know, earn the right. And there could be some painful games ahead, because you need to give them a chance. You know, I'm delighted that a young academy lad comes on again at the end there. We've got to give these lads a chance, and not just 10 minutes or not just one game, and we can then take the best ones and develop them for the rest of this season, that, you know, will hopefully be, and I'm sure we will be, a lot stronger next season. So you've got to be positive about the things that are going on. Our home form at the moment is absolutely fantastic, you know, so, you know, our away form, we need to resolve it, but defensively, you know, we looked absolutely really rock solid, except for the one chance in the first half, and good on Aidan again. Aidan's done fantastically well, and we're going to rotate him as well. So, you know, you've got to try and look at the bigger picture. And I said, I'm gutted that Cards has gone. I'm disgusted by a couple of things that have happened behind the scenes that led, partially, I think, to him going. But ultimately, you know, Farnborough is a lot bigger than an individual player, or me, contrary to what people think, or the owners, or everything we're trying to do. This is a fantastic club, and we need to build and stick together and bring people back in and bring new people in. That's quite clear. And performances like today, and you saw the work rate from these players who put in such a shift and deservedly got the point, that if we carry on that vein, as much as there'll be some highs and lows, as there's been all season, there's been some fantastic highs and a few poor lows, then, you know, we can build for the future.
Of course, I mean, like you said, the work ethic and the work rate today, and I think if you bring that forward, I wish you all the best for the rest of the season, and I think you can push on. So good luck for the rest of the season, and I'm looking forward to seeing how...
Thanks a lot, fellas. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.